Welcome back to my Let's Play for War of Two Worlds. I've decided to return to Mayfield. Instead of advancing the plot, we're going to be grinding for some items by running through the arena. Because we can fight various, boss level enemies in order to get more powerful gear. And I think that's our best option at the moment for, getting some useful stuff. Like, maybe we can get the auto shields here if we get high enough up and we can then get the auto haste. Because I'd really like to freaking have that. I don't really like where you have to put the cursor to select on the fights, though. That's a bit weird to me. Okay. We'll hit you. And Voltan's Rage. Gotcha. Some of these guys I was fighting earlier, so I know what their skills are somewhat. Like, some of them are immune to fire and whatnot. Problem is they only give you this prize the first time you defeat them, so kinda sucks, because one of the fights gives you 3 ruby jewels for completing hit. And if you could actually milk that fight, you actually could farm an infinite amount of money from this game fairly easily. As well as power-ups. As it stands, you have to spend way more money on these fights than you're ever going to get out of them. Well, that takes care of that for the most part. Yep, finished. Yeah, it's probably going to take me long to get through at least a few of these early matches. But I wish they didn't constantly kick you out to give you the reward. You could just tell you what was in that screen, maybe. If you wanted to stay in there, Yeah, I know what it is. I wouldn't be asking you if I didn't want to compete. I mean, I'm on fire, I might as well keep going, right? Suppose I could have looked at the info on this guy, though. Okay, now. But this thing absorbs on burst spells, so whatever you do, don't throw Zoltan's Rage on it, or it'll completely nerf your efforts. And at this point, I think I can just wail on him for the rest of the fight. Yep, called it. Okay. Like I said, these fights really aren't useful if you're trying to make money. I mean, the items are okay-ish once you get far enough in, I suppose. I know when you get to the other side, you actually can start farming for, like, stat buff items and stuff through the fights. Because some of the enemies you'll be fighting actually do drop those at the end. Yeah, that's not very useful, is it? It's not very profound information. Can't remember if this thing's immune to fire or not. Nope. Well, I'll assume it's immune to, Earth. I mean, it is a giant, land turtle, after all. Land tortoise. Obviously, its name's somewhat derived from, the Final Fantasy series, I think. With the adamantium tortoises and whatnot. Yeah. Take this. A life shell. Yeah, I might as well compete. I mean, what else am I gonna do with my time? Okay, let's see. Information. Element fire, okay. So I can't use my fire magic on this guy. But that's fine. I mean, just because he's immune to fire doesn't mean I can't kill him quickly. After all, I can't use the Rage of Zoltan! Though it does suck in this game that your spells seem to be, like, capped damage-wise. Like, no matter how much I raise my mind powers, it doesn't make me hit any harder with magic. Which is kinda disappointing, because that's one of the main reasons I like using the Ruby Jewels so much, to buff my stats. Yet it only seems to really help me out physically-wise, and on agility, and, well, HP and MP, obviously, by making me a bit bulkier there. Okay, let's take on the next opponent. I know one of them I'll probably want to back out of before we take him on. Information, Thunder. Okay, we'll fight it. I think it's coming up soon. I might want to switch some of my items out for anti-sleep. Yeah, we'll go with that. Man, I still wish we had access to some kind of magic attack on Mia. All those levels, and she can't do jack squat. Sonic Boom. fire spell. I guess Rose has a pretty effective melee weapon here, maybe? Or was that a critical hit? That seemed way more devastating than you'd expect. No, only 279. I guess it was a critical hit, because I could have swore last time I said over 800. Okay, one more to end it. Yep, called it. A stamina drink, medium strength MP potion, which is rarely buyable at this point. Absorb ring, huh? Now let's see. I'll probably put that on Mia. After all, I can always cure some of that stuff. Guards against absorption attacks. Well, that's such a small class of attacks, you would never bother. Not unless you knew it was coming. Yeah, I wish to compete. This will probably be one of the last battles, though, since I'm definitely going to have to heal up here pretty soon, as I'm running low on magic power. And this thing is immune to fire, I remember that much, so I think it might just be immune to magic, because it doesn't have any specified element typing here. Let's see. I'll also restore everyone's HP first. I'll throw a weak spell out there. Yeah, it just absorbs it. So she just absorbs all magic. I guess she's like some sort of super mage then. But her main stats effects are confusion and sleep, so if I can shut those down, we should be good. Well, at least one of them. Main reason I'm bothering with this right now is because I can get the Visionary from this fight, which, well, not this fight, the last fight in this set, which will enable me to make a Dragon's Crest, which could make me immune to most stats effects. Which is definitely the kind of item you'd want on a healer, you know? So she can basically be like, status effects, I'm immune, suckers. That way you never lose access to your white mage. At least when it comes to your average status effect, you know? Having to beat this thing to death does kind of suck. Even there, my damage output isn't as good as I'd like. All the time. I'm a bit surprised she hasn't spammed sleep yet, because I remember her doing that the first time I fought her. Got her. Okay. Miracle Cure? Interesting. Yeah, I won. Just please give me my sweet treat. Well, now. Let's see, what's the next test? Information, wind element, gotcha. So we gotta fight a giant, multi-tailed kitsune, huh? Those look like dragons on its tails. Wonder if those with that. That is one weird kitsune. Zoltan's Rage. Oh, that's right, this thing's wind element, ain't it? Probably don't want to feed it any wind attacks then. Fury Swipes? What does he think he is, Meowth? Prepare yourself for the Fury Swipes! Okay, fire attack for the win, right? Haha. That leaves one more to go. Man, this is tough. Do I want to take it on without access to a lot of my MP? Or should I go back and heal for like 500? Let's see. I'll throw that your way. Just cuz. Yeah, definitely should go rest. Since I don't have any tents on me, I guess we're gonna have to go rest at the inn. Which is gonna be expensive, because the inn here charges like 500 gold pieces to take a nap. You're like, gosh darn it. Why can't I take a nap for free, you know? I just need a little kip me up. Yeah, this better be one deluxe inn if you're charging me 500 gold pieces for this little shindig. Like, there better be roses on the floor, like, just their petals, I mean, just all over the floor. Something crazy, you know, to justify spending 500 gold pieces on it. I don't care what it is. Okay, there are certain things I wouldn't want it to be, but still. It better be amazing. Like, it must be the most amazing room I ever slept in. Okay, let's see. Let's compete in one last one so we can get the Visionary, then go make the Dragon Crest. Okay, information. Element water. Okay. I figure I can probably use fire on this thing. I mean, it is water, so why not? It doesn't have to make sense. Okay. She really needs more levels. Jeez. Ugh. Throw that, I guess. Oh, you throw around silence, do you? Well, guess what? Your signs don't mean jack squad. After all, I got plenty of other tricks up my sleeve. But I have to admit, that hits a lot harder than I thought it'd be. Come on. Ugh. I guess that's one way to delay the inevitable. Give yourselves minor healings, you know, between attacks. But it's nowhere near enough to stop me from overtaking it with just sheer damage output. Okay. Come on. Yep, take this. The Visionary. I know I have. Well, there's no reward for fighting them more than once, so there's really no reason to fight them again. Okay, let's see. Guards against blind and silence. Gotcha. That's cool and all. First, before we go make the Dragon Crest, there is a recruitment job I want to take care of, because there's actually a secret character back in Leon's tomb you can pick up. Yeah, if you return there later, the game actually lets you recruit somebody there. I imagine she might be more useful if I'd recruit her before we went after Drake, because she basically provides information, I guess. So she might be someone that's useful to talk to, but I don't know how to get on the boat anymore, you know, to talk to people. I think I just used the escape key or something. I'm just not sure. Ugh, and I know, I can't stop yawning. I just can't get that last little bit of sleep out of my eye. Gain's like, no, you can take a nap. And I'm like, I can't take a nap. I gotta do Let's Plays. If I don't, people might get mad at me for not posting anything. Oh, and there's a gemstone here too. Might as well grab that while we're here. A mentor or anyone to aspire to? I mean, who'd want to be like you, Kirsch? You're a pervert who likes to go into bars, despite the fact you're underage. Yeah, I am. It's the only thing that I know is right, to stop the killing of other good people. Of course you can join us, if you can find enough room on our boat. Thank you, Kirsch. I don't know how much help I can offer you, but if you ever need some information on anything, be sure to come see me. Investigations, eh? Investigations into what? Or maybe I can summon the boat? If I use the flute, that'll let me get on there. Maybe I should try that. Oh, if you're close, it may not work. Let's leave for now and then try and summon the boat. I know it's an airship, but it looks a lot like a boat if you ask me. Okay, let's see, where is it? No, that ain't it. I went past it. There it is. Yeah, this lets me get on the airship. That's a weird restriction. You want an airship, you must use the flutes. Very strange. But at least I figured out how to do it, I guess. So what does she do? Run a detective agency? Okay. Small fee depending on the level of investigation. Gotcha. 3 is a pretty deep if there's something secret about them. You'll find it here. Other conditions, huh? Most people, huh? Well, who should we investigate? Honestly, this makes me think of something you can do in Suikoden 5. You do that. Despite the fact we already know. He's not even from Marinek. I'm not sure where he originally came from, but he was in Marinek for some time. Yeah, I know the reason. You really don't want to know. Haul for now, huh? Only 300, huh? Will this get into the whole, you know, reason why he was thrown out? Information we already have? Seems to be some sort of right-hand man to Drake's father. When Drake became king, he was demoted in favor of Granheim. So there's some kind of grudge against Granheim for this. Nonetheless, he was determined to get himself back into Marinek after he was fired. Guess it was the fact that he'd worked for them for so long, he knew nothing else. Okay, 500, huh? This better be something big. Otherwise, I'm just out like 1,000 gold pieces for no reason. Yeah, thanks, I already knew that. No, it was all one-sided, so it's not, you know. Got that right. Great. So, everything she told us was basically it was all stuff I already knew just from the game itself. I learned nothing from that. What a brilliant investigation. Thanks. If that's the quality of your investigations, they're not even worth my time. Ugh. Jeez, what a waste. I mean, I can easily get that money back, but still, it's the principle of the thing. Okay, let's, go make that item now. Of course, I'm gonna have to make another item first, before I can make the Dragon Crest. And yeah, we'll probably go back to Mayfield next episode to continue work on, you know, clearing out our targets there to see if we can get the items to make auto haste. Because I'd really love to have auto haste. It sounds uber powerful after all. Oh, I have the right stuff for that, alright. I've been hoarding those. Ugh. It's one of those things I wish you could just buy, I suppose. Okay, here we go. I'd like you to make the Dragon Crest, because I don't have the stuff to make the Skeleton Key. I know where you need to use it, just I don't have the right stuff for it. Yeah, it better be ready shortly. Though it does make me wonder what the gem key is for. Is it for the Pirate Cove, maybe? Yeah, I figured the skeleton key would be for there, because, you know, skeleton... You know, the flag on a pirate ship's a skull. But, okay, let's, change out Mia's, item here. Blind, silence, confusion, and sleep, so it doesn't block poison. Well, that's alright. It blocks all the really annoying status effects I'd be worried about. Like, if I'm confused, I can't cast the spells I want. If I'm silenced, I can't cast any spells, so this works out fairly well. Though I don't know why Mia doesn't learn, like, a group cure spell, or does she have one? Nope. These are all HP regeneration. Yeah, she should have something like this, only for the whole party, in my opinion. Being able to do it one at a time is kinda sucky. Oh, that does it for this episode. Next time, we continue to force our way through the arena, and I'm probably going to have to go get some more cash for that anyway. Because these fights are getting more and more expensive. Till next time, then. See ya.